All right, car people, car enthusiasts, let's take another walk around. This time we have a red Shelby of 2019 at CarMax GT350. Just take a look at all the rims. These rims look really good. Thankfully, the previous owner didn't curb rash anywhere. We'll take a look at all four. We got a slight scratch there, but we got the GT350 badge. This one has a black roof. I can't remember if the one I had a black roof did have the stripes. This one does not have the stripes, which I think I might kind of like. And looking at this road, we see the tires, they put new tires on because these are 2023. Of course, this being a 2019, it's impossible for that to be the original tire. And looking good around this rim. And we got the just full disc. There's nothing drill and slot. When I say full disc, I mean there's not drill and slot. It's just a big old flat disc on all four corners. Huge brake rotors. This thing stops like no other. And it has the same spoiler as the 2020 I had test driving here at CarMax. And looking down at the tips, there's kind of rocks or gravel going on in there, so we can try to clean that out, but that's not too bad. The lower valence is pretty good. I think the previous one I test drove, it had a mark right here, and yep, what do you know, we do have a scratch here and a scratch there, a little bit of a dingleberry right there. But all in all, it's pretty good. Feels pretty similar. This one does have a short throw shifter, which is, again, it's been a learning curve. I got to be honest. I've been trying to get used to that on the just a 20-minute test drive. But again, looking at this third rim, this is on the driver's side. No, yeah, not looking too bad. There's just something on the tire, that white mark there. We have a little spot right here on the rim, but that's, again, nothing major, nothing to be concerned about. But yeah, looking at this car, I'll take you on the inside here right after we look at this rim here. This rim is pretty solid all the way around. I can feel the heat coming off. And what else do we got? This tire was a 2022, I believe. It says it on the other side, but yeah, this is a red Shelby. It's definitely an arrest me red Shelby. I saw a cop on the test drive, and I mean, it wasn't going fast. I was just like, yeah, they probably sees me. No problemo. And then taking you on the inside here, it's not going to translate through the video, but with the clutch in, it's okay. So reverse doesn't. You don't use the lockout ring. That's how I know it's a short throw shifter or an aftermarket shifter, because the stock shifter in the 2020, you have to pull up on the ring to then get into reverse, which I did default when I got into this one. But then I was trying to go into first, and because it's a short throw shifter, all 6 gears are like stacked kind of off to the right a little bit. So I was trying to find first, and I kept going into reverse. I was like, what is going on? I thought I'd use the ring, but that confirms to me that it's a aftermarket shifter underneath the shift knob here, all the linkage down here. So this is first, and then second is, it's like you kind of got to just go for it, just like that. And then third, fourth, fifth and sixth are, you know, I'm still got to get used to it, but that's something to keep in mind if you're test driving a car and it's more of a sporty car. Like that's reverse again. So I gotta just not all the way over to the left, because in the stock GT350 you can just go over and up, and that's first. But because the aftermarket shift kit in here removes that lockout or bypasses it, you actually just have to feel it out. So again, I'm trying, it's right there. And then second. So they're so close together, the gears are on the spacing when you're trying to go for each gear. So just something I got to keep in mind. So I'm going to put it back into first. That's reverse. I almost have to go into reverse, come back out, go slightly over into first. And then I'm confident that that's that. So yes, this one has 20, here, let me kick it on. It's got 23,164 miles. So happy about that. Pretty low mileage, pretty similar to the other one I test drove. So just trying to get a feel for the aftermarket shifter. Everything else is pretty similar. I'm just going to be monitoring the oil level when I do the 30-day love it or take it back guarantee. And beyond that, there was a weird squeak I could kind of hear from kind of this area of the car on the gray Shelby I had. So I'm going to listen for something similar to that. And of course I got the dash cam just in case, you know. Always protect yourself when you're out on the road from other crazy drivers. Yeah, no, everything else is pretty similar. This is chassis KO967, and you know, this GT350 is probably one of my favorite Mustangs ever, so trying to see how this one feels. There's some slight differences like I described, but yes, more videos to come on the Shelby. Thanks for watching. Take care.